It's 1967. 18-year-old Susanna Kaysen sits in a psychiatrist's office, a stranger she's never met deciding her fate in a few minutes. The verdict, she's borderline what nobody says for sure, and soon she's in a taxi headed to McLean Hospital, a sanctuary and a prison for the disturbed. But what does it really mean to be sane or insane in this place? That question hangs heavy, unanswered. Once inside McLean, Susanna's world shifts. Welcome to a parallel universe of teenage girls, each with a story that breaks the usual rules. Susanna meets Lisa, a wild and confident patient who steals cigarettes and hearts alike, and Polly, fragile and erratic, who escapes frequently. Their quirky, raw personalities thread through the hospital's corridors, making it less like a clinical ward and more like a strange clubhouse ruled by pain and longing. Mental illness here isn't a neat label, it twists and bends like light through a kaleidoscope. Symptoms overlap and shift, blurring lines between sanity and madness. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands, there's shape but no firm grip, no simple answer. McLean offers modern treatments in a plush setting, but it also walls people in with rules and routines. The hospital becomes a paradox, a haven offering safety and healing, but also a cage that traps and defines. Those walls constantly challenge how we see freedom and confinement. Diagnoses at McLean aren't just medical, they're loaded with power, shaping identity and fate in unexpected ways. Susanna's borderline diagnosis is less a clear-cut fact than a shadowy border. Diagnosticians can't quite pin it down. It's like being told you're on the edge of something terrifying, but never knowing exactly where you stand, leaving her stuck in a limbo of uncertainty and suspicion. Medications like lithium and thorazine lurk in the background, soldiers in an ongoing battle between mind and body. But the real struggle isn't just chemical, it's the power dynamics in play, with doctors deciding who's normal and who's not, like gatekeepers in a bizarre, unsettling game. Despite the labels and treatments, Susanna and her fellow patients fight back by writing, dreaming, and forging friendships. They piece together identities beyond their diagnoses, showing us that the human spirit resists being boxed in, even in the strictest mental wards. Susanna's journey reveals that madness isn't an opposite of sanity but its shadow, revealing uncomfortable truths about both. Inside McLean, the staff and patients reflect the outside world's anxieties and contradictions. Doctors acting like jailers, patients rebelling like teenagers. This microcosm magnifies societal tensions about control, conformity, and vulnerability, making the hospital a strangely honest mirror rather than a detached refuge. What counts as sane shifts depending on who's watching. The book shows sanity as a set of socially agreed-upon behaviors, less a fixed state and more a fragile performance. It's like acting in a play where the script keeps changing without warning. Recovery isn't a straight path with a neat endpoint. Susanna's story and those of her friends show us it's filled with setbacks, small victories, confusion, and moments of clarity. It's a winding journey where the goal isn't perfection but finding peace amid chaos. Remember Susanna in that tacit taxi ride, uncertain where she's headed or why. Her story convinces us that mental health isn't about clear lines but shades and shadows. Next time you or someone you know feels off, try this. Hold space for complexity, resist quick labels, and listen closely. Sometimes just being heard cracks open the door to healing. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.